Tonight on Best Beers in Me, we've got 2 Bissell beers. What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping in here. Best Beers in Me, beer reviews from Maine, New England, and beyond. And finally, we've come back to Maine, back to Bissell Brothers, and we've got 2 beers. And why are we doing 2 beers?
We're doing 2 beers because this beer, and I have never had a Bissell Brothers beer that has done this to me, but the smell and the taste literally turns my stomach. So I am doing a Helico, which is an amazing beer.
Brand new double IPA just out by Bissell Brothers. And this is the second time this one's come out. Mentation is an IPA with terpenes. I think, you know.
So I don't mind but I don't want to drink it in a glass, and I am not a fan.
You're not alone. Other people think it's off-putting, and a lot of people
it's very off-putting to me.
And think it's amazing.
So we've said several times, beer is subjective. And it's just not my thing at all. And so you think it's amazing.
Oh, I sure do.
I am 100% going to sit and enjoy Helico.
This has one of the best aromas of any IPA.
It does not. So even the smell of it. We went to the brewery on Sunday.
And I can smell it from here.
I tried it for the first time. So I smelled it and I'm like, oh, don't think I like that. So I gave it the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, that's not even close to me right now. It smells like someone opened a bag of weed.
A big bag of reefer. So I smelled it and I'm like, don't really care for that. But I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I thought, I'm going to
Can you smell it from here?
I can. I thought, I'm going to taste it. And the taste, for me, was worse than the nose.
It tastes like a joint.
Yes. and I don't want to drink a liquid joint in a glass.
I understand. It's not for everyone.
And so you posted this, that you had this on Sunday. And you've got a very mixed review on your comments.
Yeah. People either seem to love it or hate it.
There's no in between. There's like no gray with this beer. It's black or it's white. And yes, I can smell it.
Oh, it's so good. So you got this one, Helico, which is brand new.
It's juicy.
Double IPA.
Yes. And it's juicy.
I don't think it says anything on the can, no.
No.
8%, I think. Yeah, 8%.
And I can already tell you what I think of this beer.
6.5% on the mentation.
Because I've had 2 of them this week. And there's a reason I'm having a third. Because it's so juicy and it's fruity and it's just got a great flavor as opposed to a great big sack of reefer in a glass.
An absolutely whirligig of New World hop flavor. Nelson and Southern Passion from the lowest hemisphere meld with domestic Sabro. Buck Farms grains. Our house yeast and Portland water to create a saturated, deeply tropical flavor.
And so I'm a big fan of Nelson. You were not sold on Nelson in the beginning.
No, but this beer here, the Nelson, is not as prominent
as it is in a lot of other beers.
As most of the Nelson.
But you get it. I do get the Nelson on this.
Whereas this is all about the terpenes. It's all about that kush note, the weed. So there's no THC in this, and it lets you know right here.
And I'm not sure how there isn't. I don't know how they get the aroma and the flavor.
It's like a...
So I'm not sure. What are terpenes?
Extract. A terpene is any of a large group of volatile, unsaturated hydrocarbons found in essential oils of plants, especially conifers and citrus trees, based on a cyclic molecule having the formula C10H16.
I don't know what that is, but I don't care for it.
It's natural products consisting with the formula blah blah blah, more than 30,000 compounds, unsaturated.
I don't know how this doesn't have THC in it.
It comes from marijuana. This one does. Now apparently terpenes come from many different plants.
All right, so let's get a nose on our beers.
I already do. It's weed.
Okay, so then cheers. I'm gonna get a taste on this.
I get that right up my nose. What are you getting on nose yours?
I told you, juicy and fruity.
Yeah. So
citrusy, juicy, and fruity. It's very juicy.
And this I'm just getting Whew, freshly opened bag of weed. That's all you can say about the smell on this beer.
So the first time I tasted this, you said it was juicy fruit gum. I didn't get that because I think I had so many different beers that day that was muted. That's 100% what I get.
I saw I get juicy fruit gum.
That's very good.
This one here, I get weed.
So cheers to your weed.
All right, I'm gonna get the flavor.
What up, dog? What's up, dog? Scoot over. Let me get in here,
Unbelievable.
man. What y'all doing?
It's just,
Nothing.
So I'm helping you out
it's
a
just
little.
like you smoke freshly rolled.
Yeah, and I don't mind that. Like, I really don't, but I don't want it liquefied
I
in a glass.
understand. I freaking love it. So, in my line of work, I'm not supposed to have any THC. There's no THC in this. I love the smell of weed.
So you can enjoy the smell
I
and
love
the
the
taste
taste
of
of
it
it.
without, like...
And it's in this beer, and I love it. So I bought 2 4-packs because of it. And
You will enjoy it all on your own.
And I know other breweries have done it. This is the only one I've ever had. It came out last July from Bissell, and I missed it. I made sure to get it this year. We got it last weekend, and
When we were there Sunday, Dustin
not
brought us
disappointed.
over a taster.
just that little.
I smelled it and then I tasted it, and it
Taster.
literally was so off-putting that my stomach was turning.
And I was like, "Oh, give me more."
I
of
know.
that."
I think I chose a Cohen over that. I don't know what it is. Like the smell, the flavor, it is just too like weedy. And so
It's unreal.
okay, so here's the thing. I'm not opposed to smoking. I'm really not. I do not want my weed liquefied in a glass. I just don't, and it's very off-putting
If
to
it's
me.
the only way I can have it and not get in trouble by DOT, I get drug tested.
And it's not worth
I
taking
lose
a
my
chance.
12-year job. I can drink this and I can't. It's not. There's no THC in it. It's not in my system. As long as the alcohol's
But
gone off my
do you,
system.
do you
I
get
know
what I'm
it.
saying?
good.
Like, I don't want liquefied weed.
No, I get it. I do. Just delicious weed in a glass.
So I guess if you're a big smoker,
I don't know how they
I'm
do it,
not. I'm just not. Like, so that was back in the day. That was years ago. I'm 50 years old. Like,
No, it says where they get the.
listen,
I'm
kind
listening.
of not my thing anymore, right?
Yeah.
But some of these people who still like to indulge and smoke whatever, like, I can understand why this would be enjoyable. I really can.
So this is the kind of beer I like to sip on for about an hour because I can just keep smelling it and sipping on it.
So
and
this one,
it's unreal.
I could sip on for an hour. It's like juicy fruitiness in a glass. So good.
Yeah, it tastes a lot like juice fruit.
It does. And I did not get that the first time, but like I said, I think I had so many different beers, like that flavor was muted.
But the Nelson hop to me is not nearly as prevalent as
Nope.
it is in most Nelson beers.
So I get the Nelson, but not like I usually do in a lot of the beers.
That's a nice blend, and it really is
Very much so.
juicy beer that you've got there. This one's not juicy at all, just super dank, super weed.
So what I'm going to say about Bissell is this is only one of 2 beers in 4 years that I did not
The
care
head
for.
sticks around on this beer too.
Literally one of 2 beers in 4 years. So they nail it, but this one is just not my thing.
Well, they
So,
nailed it. You just don't like that.
Okay, so that's
I would
fair.
say.
That's fair.
So what would you give the Helico?
I would give the Helico 4.75.
Yeah, that's exactly what I gave it when I checked in at the brewery. Or no, I checked in here. We had cans. It was not even on tap on the brewery. It just came out that day.
Yep.
147 people give this a 4.24. The Helico.
That's a little low.
That's a pretty good score, though.
It is, I guess, collectively.
Lower than what you would think, but
So when you figure 144 people giving it a 4.25 to a 4.5, like that's pretty good collectively.
on the mentation, we got about 1,000 people checking in
I'm
with
anxious.
a 4.10. 2 people on our friends list have given this a 4.13, and I give it a solid 5. I love
I
it.
would give it a 1.25. I would like to have a beer with Dustin's mushrooms.
Mushroom beer. They are actually going to do a mushroom beer down in Milo here at some point.
Are they really?
Yeah. They
So-
talked about that on
When he does his
Podcast.
foraging, I would love, not even joking, like not being facetious, I would love to taste a beer that had like the fruits from Dustin's foraging in them.
yeah. Dustin Small down in Milo, he's all about the woods, and he forges mushrooms and fiddleheads.
So we listened to the podcast that he was on Monday, and I was like totally amazed at like the price that some of these things go for and the different varieties, and I had no idea.
I think he said the first week he did it, he made $4,000.
Yes. So he made like 10
$10,000
grand.
before
He
working.
made 10 grand the year before working a minimum wage job. His first week of foraging, he cleared $4,000. That is unreal.
But
Amazing.
on the Graining In podcast, Noah did say they are going to do a mushroom beer of some sort.
So I wasn't being facetious. I hope they do. Like, I hope they take like.
They have some of his mushrooms frozen. And
Yes,
they're just waiting to get it out,
I really hope they do. I think that would be amazing.
I don't know what that's going to be like.
I don't know, but I can't wait to try it.
This beer, I would say, sit in a dark room with a Cypress Hill record playing and just smell it and sip on it for an hour if you like.
Not even a Nirvana or a Pearl Jam?
Nah, you just want Cypress Hill.
Okay.
Maybe like I Want to Get High or Insane in the Membrane.
So I'm thinking this is a Pearl Jam.
Alright.
Yellow Ledbetter.
There you go.
Just like, so I can just like mellow
You do that and I'll be over with my Cypress Hill.
Okay.
Wishing I was getting high but pretending through this beer.
I don't even want to get high. I just want to
Living
drink this beer and
vicariously through
listen
this
to my,
beer.
like my Pearl Jam, my Yellow
Not
Ledbetter.
really getting high. Not even getting drunk at a 6.5. Just enjoying life.
So my friend Mandy
Love
hates
it. Knocked out of the park.
Pearl Jam. How
This
can
is-
anybody hate Pearl Jam?
I don't know.
Not
Doesn't-
even sure.
She's not enough of a...
So if Jesse
flannel
watches
wearer.
this, it's a shout out to Mandy. You need to listen to Pearl Jam.
Alright, I'm going to go sip on this for the rest of the night. So, do all the things. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know if you've had
Hit the bell
either this beer or another beer that has terpenes. I know there's other beers floating around.
or the Helico.
Or the new Helico from Bissell Brothers. Not very often that they come out with a new double IPA, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah. And it's really
In fact,
good.
right now, this is the weird time of year where Nothing Gold and Swish kind of overlap. Add that in the mix. They got 3 double IPAs. And no, they got 4 because Here's to Feeling Good also
Yes.
came out in the middle.
We got
4
one of
double
those.
IPAs within a month from Bissell. You don't see that very often.
We got a 4-pack of that on Sunday.
Yep, so weird time at Bissell Lane with 4 double IPAs out in a month.
And this
And a weed
disgusting beer.
Oh, it's so not. It's not disgusting. In fact, I'm going to smell the can.
So I'm really hoping he doesn't edit this out, but that's disgusting.
Well, I'm not going to edit it out. I understand you don't
Oh,
like
it's
it.
awful.
Other people don't either. And a lot of people love it. I love it. I can sip on this rest of the night and be
Oh.
one happy camper.
No.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know what it is they put in that gives the terpenes. It's in a little extract oil. And I think it's called Kushno, I'm pretty sure.
I just don't know how
that-
this doesn't have
how
THC. I'm not sure because the smell and the flavor is so strong. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
Well, it's...
I just don't know.
They're extracting that
Oh,
the aroma.
it is
I don't know how
awful.
they do it. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a
So
biologist.
if this is what Noah
don't know what
brewed,
woman means. I'm not a biologist.
so Noah, I think you're amazing. You gotta like lay off this. This is disgusting. Don't ever do this again.
Listen, they've only come out with it once a year, so...
Literally, don't ever do this again.
No, come out twice a year.
No.
All right. I don't even know what hops they put in this.
I don't think I've ever even smelled a Budweiser that made my stomach turn. That does.
Crazy.
It's awful. And I told you, if we did a review on this, I was going to be, like, honest with a stick. 100%.
You should always be
And I'm
honest.
going to be. Like, that's the most awful beer I've ever smelled. So I don't even like Bud Light. I would drink a Bud Light any day over that. And that's going some. That's awful.
This beer does not contain cannabis, CBD, or THC.
Okay, so I'm not sure how.
It is a collaboration with Mentation Cannabis. And it has Mosaic and Simcoe paired with a blend of terpenes.
Ugh. It's got to be the terpenes, whatever that is. Like,
Oh, yes, absolutely.
whatever you
And-
just described. It's awful.
And I mean, marijuana plant and hop plants are genetic cousins in the plant world, and they both give off very great aromatics.
So the
Very
hops,
distinct.
I get. I like the hops. I do not like whatever is in this
The-
beer.
Well, the terpene is overpowering anything. I can't get any Mosaic or Simcoe from this.
Okay.
So it's a 5 for me. a 475 from you,
Yep.
a 125 from you, and a 475 from me. I do really like that beer, but since you didn't want to review this, we reviewed both together.
I've tasted it. I do not want to review it again.
These, as far as I know, both still available as of this recording from Bissell Brothers. Check them out if you like juicy fruit gum or
Very good.
fruit stripe gum, or
if you like reefer in a glass, you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
And he does, and I can
weed.
respect that. Ugh.
The smell and the flavor is just on point. It's amazing. So as far as I understand, the terpene whatever extract, $2,000 worth in this beer. So it's an expensive beer make, which is why this is $22 a 4-pack.
I was gonna say, what is it, a 4-pack?
It's one of the higher priced beers that they have. So, anyways, we gotta get out of here. We're going on and on as if we're like high and have the munchies and just.
So we don't, but I totally said earlier tonight, some beers like are 5 minutes long, and then there's other beers that totally command a little bit longer time.
On this one, a double review for the first time. All right, that's about it for tonight. Good night, YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.